Good morning. The following presentation is addressed to Mrs. Roberts, CEO, and will provide recommendations regarding the business Ashwell Retail. In this presentation, the following areas will be discussed: the current HRM business situation, the existing HRM processes and strategies, recommendations for change, and explanation of change. The current organisational structure at Ashwell Retail lacks cohesion and will require the implementation of a human resource management department to facilitate meaning change. Ashwell Retail is a sole trading clothing store located at Robina Town Centre, which specialises in fashion products for all ages and genders. The CEO vision is to implement a workplace attitude where staff enjoy their jobs and a fair work-lifestyle balance. The company states they have a flat department structure. However, Stimulus 1 states there's a very vertical structure, which means the company relies on one manager to command and control their employees. Ashmore City Retail has listed issues which include a high turnover of staff, poor process, inadequate job descriptions, insufficient pay structure. These issues are caused because the business has no evidence of training and development. There is no process of performance appraisals, only has external recruitment, and gender equality is evident as men are outnumbering women. Research which was conducted discovered why these issues are caused. Staff at Ashmore Retail are currently getting paid less than average industry. For example, in Stimulus 2, the average pay rate is a lot higher than what Ashmore Retail pays their staff. High turnover. Current structure from Stimulus 1 demonstrates a vertical structure. Management across department are inconsistent with methods of dictatorship apparent. This one of main results assigned to the high turnover of staff. Excessive turnover of staff can discredit the overall efficiency of business and can provide a high price tag with the following quote: "Over the past 12 months, Ashmore Retail has experienced a high turnover of staff." Employees must recognise that appraisals have a major impact on the motivation of their employees and how productive they will be. Without appraisals, their performance wouldn't be at their peak. The employers are not providing achievable targets for the employees to reach, let alone any targets. Employees need to feel that they are valued, so they will provide better work throughout the business. Gender equality throughout Ashmore Retail is unfair and would not be comfortable for women, as men are overpowering in the company. This is demonstrated in the Stimulus with the following quote: "Gender equality is evident with men outnumbering women by a ratio of 3 to 1. Training and development will be an efficient process to implement Ashmore Retail, as there has been no evidence as such where training and development has been exist for old and new employees. This would help Ashmore Retail as such because it will not only improve the employees' performance but will also allow the employees to strengthen their skills in weaker spots. Keeping a consistent training and development program will ensure that the employees have a fresh knowledge and new improved skills." Criteria that the business could measure the effectiveness for training and development by implementing this strategy to the business over a 12-month period, and once the 12 months is over, to review the sales data and to also see if the business has grown in a positive way or not. By adopting training and development, it will give the business a better understanding of training and development is going to help the business expand in the future. Was conducted at Pacific Fair with the question asking how does training and development improve employee skills in a business. 20 different employees were asked this question at numerous different stores regarding their training and development structure. Stimulus 4 is a prime example of how training and development benefits a business and their success. It also states that it creates a lower turnover, which is very important to a business including Ashmore Retail. Performance appraisal will be an effective process for Ashmore Retail to adopt, as every business requires appraisal for new positions arise in the business or the review on the employee's progression in their role is needed. In graph 2, it also states the majority of employees would stay even if their pay wasn't as high as they expected, but they were comfortable in their position, knowing that every 6 to 12 months performance appraisal were taken, reviewing their pay structure for the employee. From the graph's results showed that performance appraisals are crucial for a business to have implemented, as they reduce a high turnover and can help employees meet a meeting with their employee about their structure and promotion for employees. A survey was conducted at Pacific Fair on the 1st of August where a question was asked to 20 employees at several stores regarding performance appraisals and their pay structure throughout Ashmore Retail Company. Performance appraisal would have to be the most effective strategy for Ashmore Retail to adopt for future growth and improvement for their business. Knowing that businesses will hold performance appraisals at least every 6 to 12 months will help employees feel more appreciated in their current role at Ashmore Retail. This will then allow the employee and the reviewer to have more face-to-face discussions about all aspects of their job. It may also have major satisfaction for not only the employee but the supervisors. They are able to keep their employees on the same level of understanding throughout the whole company. Despite the previous strategy for future improvement, the one that Ashmore Retail should focus on now is performance appraisals. Evidence which supports it, performance appraisal, is shown in the previous research that was undertaken proves that graph 2 there were 2 questions asked referring to performance appraisals and how they affected the business and what. Clarifies that having performance appraisals implemented in a business and the results from the 20 employees show that it will decrease having a high staff turnover. In Stimulus 3, it also states that it's only necessary for performance appraisals taking up 15 minutes, which is reasonable time for employees to discuss matters, and will also allow the employees and supervisors to both have an even understanding and agreement on any issues. This is a justification as why performance appraisals are an effective strategy for Ashmore Retail to adopt for their business to have future growth. Thank you.